Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Minecraft. I am over here by the breeder, clearing out some trees. Well, I'm not really by the breeder. I'm actually about 64 blocks away from the breeder. And I'm wanting to go ahead and get an iron farm up and running. And to do that, we need to be at least 64 blocks away from the villager breeder, which is represented by this nice big giant pillar right here. I went ahead and moved those so that they are spaced properly. You can see the HR center right up there. It's actually not that far away. And there's a couple of places where we could do it. That is the one that was the most appealing to me, just kind of looking around. But there are some others, and I moved the other pillars around as well. Well, we could do it like over there, but that's kind of far off in the middle of nowhere. But we do have the one right up here as well, which is not too far away. It's just right on the other side of this hill. It's close to where our tree farm is. But as I got to thinking about it, you know what? We can move our tree farm anywhere. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I kind of like the tree farm being over there out in the middle of nowhere, so we can expand it if we need to. But this pillar, it's not that one on the hill. That one's from a long time ago. I don't know if we can even... Yeah, there it is. Right there. It's just right down the hill. And we could build some things in the hill. Maybe build a nice big road coming up the hill, something like that. And throw a couple of farms inside the mountain or whatever. And then down at the bottom of the hill, we'll have our iron farm as well as our carrot and potato farm. You can put those relatively close together without too many issues. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep just to kind of cut down on the creeper population a bit. I am going to run back to base really quick and grab some blocks to begin construction, because we need basically a lot of just plain blocks in order to get an iron farm out. It's going to be a fairly basic design. I'm not even sure if I'm even going to time lapse this build. But I'm going to go back and grab some materials and get it underway. Now, I was trying to do something in this series. I kind of made a little rule for myself. I like to build with stone brick. I really like to build with stone brick. It's kind of one of those things. It's a brick that looks good. It requires a little bit of effort to manufacture. If you don't have a silk touch pick that you've been using a lot, you do have to smelt cobble and put them all together. So it feels like you're actually earning something, and it's one of my favorite versatile blocks. I've kind of challenged myself this series not to use it as much as I typically do. So I'm going to try to kind of hold to that and see if we can't make some of our builds a little bit less stone blocky. Challenge myself, if you will. So one of the things I did was, oh, yeah, there we go, right there. That's what I'm looking for. Is I got a ton of brick. Literally, I hit it like a ton of bricks. And I want to try to utilize that a little bit. Let's see, is it just like that? No. Is it just 4 of them? Yeah, 4 of those make 1. Boy, that is grossly inefficient. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and make up some of these bricks, and we'll do some bricky things. I'll still probably use the stone bricks as like a base, but as far as the outside and decoration, I'm gonna try to make it brick. We're gonna make it industrial. It's an iron farm. It's producing iron. Even though it's not by conventional iron producing means, we can still make it look fairly industrial. All right, so I'm gonna gather some of this stuff up and go ahead and kind of lay out a layout, and I will be with you shortly. All right, well, I went a little bit further with that than I had originally anticipated. I don't know, I just sometimes get in a weird kind of building zone and just go off. But yeah, believe it or not, this is just your standard garden variety, rather simple iron farm that I went a little bit overboard with. In its and its heart and soul here in the middle of it. It's just a your standard 2-platform iron farm. Just basic really. But I wanted to put more of a facade on it because my last Minecraft playthrough, I just had this open thing, and not a pleasure to look at a lot. So it's a little bit drippy, if I'm honest, but you know, that's fine. We're only gonna be down here checking the chest to see how much iron we have. And it's all cobble on the inside, and I did use some stone brick, but not very much. I'm actually trying to decide what I want to go with here, and this whole thing is I just have the different setups here to kind of try to figure out how I want it. I'm leaning over here on this right side, having the polished andesite, the brick and the stone brick and the granite columns. That's the one I'm leaning toward. But I set up some other things as well. I'd originally done it all like this. I'm definitely liking this look over here a lot better. Granted, it's going to need some detailing and things like that, but I wanted it to be kind of an industrial build. I wanted to use some bricks. And yeah, I did everything with the granite and the brick all around, and I wasn't thrilled with it. But this is going to cover up the iron farm. These little window sections right here, these are going to be the packets where the villagers are going to go. I think you technically need 10. I think I'm going to go for 20. I'm going to put 5 in each one of these. And we have the same thing on the other side. And I have some openings right here. The doors are going to go up against that wall right there. We got to remember to put glass so they have sky access. But yeah, there'll be 5 villagers in each one of these little pockets, and that should power it and make it where it works. Hopefully. We'll see. I don't like the stone slabs here, that is for sure. Let's go ahead and take those guys down. Yeah, I'm definitely leaning toward the granite, and I have got so much junk. I've gone back a million times. I need shulker boxes. I need shulker boxes, like, badly. Alright, well, yeah, I think that's the one I'm going to go with. I'm going to go ahead and set all the columns to be the granite, and set all the borders to be the stone brick, and put the polished andesite on the inside. And just playing with some roof designs there. I'm kind of liking the brick stairs with the stone slabs on top. I do want to have just stairs and slabs on the roof to cut down on mob spawns. But yeah, I think that's going to work. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and we'll see what that looks like. Hoping I have enough resources. And I also kind of laid out this area over here. For basically where the farm's going to be. I'm thinking about going with a similar build style to that over there. Maybe something different. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's starting to get dark. But I don't know if it's going to be this far over. I may squish it in a tad bit closer. There's a thing with villagers being too far away from a village, and I don't know what that distance is. I need to calculate the distance from, I guess, from this far corner to where the village center is going to be, and see if I can't do some research to see if whenever you build one of these farms, you need to make sure it's definitely within inside a village, or you want it to be not in a village at all. Those are your 2 options. You don't want, like, the village to come out to, like, right here, because that will make the that'll make the villagers stay on this side of the farm. They won't even go to that side of the farm. So need to consider that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to work, and I will see you in just a little bit. All right, well, I think I got all of this completed for now. We may come back and do a little bit of detailing and things like that later, but the basic structure's in, and everything's ready to go. I set up some water columns in each of these pods right here, and you'll see the railroad track coming through. This cart track is going to come through, and I built like a little dirt structure right there. The idea is that we get the villagers out of the carts and into that water stream, and they'll swim up it, and then they'll be in their little pods. And I've set those up on all 4 of them. So we're going to start loading that with villagers here soon. I got the killing chamber as well as the collection chamber down there completed. And I also went and built this, which is going to be our automated carrot and potato farm. And it's pretty much ready to go. The way these farms work, if you are not familiar, is that we space this lighting in such a way that we get a block about right here that is at light level 7, which is too dark for a carrot or potato to grow. And from there, we basically trick the villager into planting this, and as the villager plants that, the light level's not good enough, so it pops out. And that happens on a block update, so we're going to make an observer clock right here that we can use to make that update occur. There we go, we just get an observer clock, and we're going to need a little bit of redstone to put up there, because the old design, you had 2 of them facing each other, and that would actually update this block. But I think, I don't know this for a fact, but I think with 13, that changed, so we actually need to update this block that's above it. So that's what the bit of redstone's for. And the other thing we need, since a dirt block is a full block, we're going to need to get a railroad track on a hopper minecart, I should say. And embed it inside that farmland. So let's go ahead and put that down. And let's see, I don't know. Get that track out. How do I get that track out? I get it down from here? Yeah. Okay, let's go and grab it. Pick. Ha! Got it. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and fill that in. We need a lever right here to activate that piston, and that will embed that in that dirt block, and that is what we need. All right, so all that stuff will get sucked up in there, and it'll go down this line of hoppers into some collection chests that we have down yon. There we go. Go ahead and fill that in. And yeah, I think we can go ahead and fill in this as well. Do we have some andesite? Yes. We'll put that along the bottom, and yeah, then we'll just brick that in. There we go. That should work just fine. All right, so just to go, we'll throw a bit of track right there, and it gets sucked up. All right, so that should be working. We have these 4 slabs right here. These are actually water sources. These are waterlogged slabs. And all we need to do is get a villager in here and hoe up all of this ground, and that'll be good to go. And I already have the top one set up, so it is ready to go as well. Just needs a good hoeing. And in the space in the middle there is where I have the hopper line for the second story. So yeah, this is all good, all ready to go. We just need villagers now. We just need villagers to populate the iron farm as well as that farm, and we will be good to go. So let's hop on up here. You know what? Let's get redstone dust. We're gonna need that. Let's hold on to the powered rail. Yeah, we can hold on to all this stuff. I need shulker boxes so bad. I think I complained about that before. Is it getting dark? Getting dark. Probably wouldn't be the best time to work with villagers. Let's go look at the kill chamber while we're doing that. Yeah, pretty standard setup here. Got the hoppers down here that lead into this chest. A little bit of lava right there, and some signs holding that lava up. So yeah, I think that'll work out pretty good. I do have a little bit of a concern that the farms may be a little bit too far away from the iron farm. We'll see. And if that happens, we might have to do something creative with some of the doors in order to get that thing registered. I think it can be close enough. I'm just not sure if it's going to be close enough by default. But we'll see. That's a problem for a different day. All right, move it, cow. All right, so I've kind of already... Yeah, no, cow. Seriously, go away. I've already got some of this stuff set up, so it should be pretty close to ready to go. I've separated out this villager right here who's on the end, and this guy right here is our farmer, and all these other guys, basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you 5 are going to fill up the first pod, and you are going to be our upper level farmer. So congratulations. All right, so let's see. Let's grab our redstone torch here. We should be able to power that rail. And then hopefully we can just give you a little bit of a push. Want to get up there on the rail? There we go. All right, there he goes. And he should move. Okay, he did. Just to confirm that he is down safe here in the pod, and he is. He's ready to go. And I think this will work, but let's, you know, it's trust but verify. I trust that this will work, but let's just verify it real quick. We'll go ahead and take your card away, and there he goes. So he is now up there. And yeah, villager number 1 is in the iron farm. Okay, so the next one here is our farmer. So I put this lever right here to switch the track over. He'll go now up into that top level. And I hope there's enough powered rail there. I did a couple of sections. Most of this is going downhill, so that's saves on the powered rail a bit. Didn't stop me from making a ton of it, but, you know. Okay, so you... that track over there, and see if we can't convince you to move there. Go on, bud. Move it. Why are you not moving? Go. Ah, there you go. There we go. Okay. Just need to... pig. Where that pig came from. I haven't even seen that pig before. We have a minecart? Yes, we do. We'll just follow him. Little boost right before that hill. And a boost going up the hill. And here we are. Okay, so you are now in here. What do we do now that we have you in here? Let's take away all of this track. Okay, let's grab... well, let's just leave you there for now, I think. Let's just leave you there. That will keep you out of trouble. Do we have any glass? No, we don't. That's okay. We'll just use dirt for now. And that will keep you nice and safe in there. And we need to re-situate this track now. Where it goes into here. All right, and the next farmer we get, we'll go ahead and fill up the farmers. I'll fill up the farms, we can seal that off, and all this track we can reclaim, and we don't have to worry about any more farmers. Any other farmers that we get are junk farmers that we may want to keep one on the side, just in case we accidentally take the last one out of the breeder. So yeah, we might want to... Well, actually, any farmer villager that we get, we probably want to save for the trading hall that we'll make someday. All right, can we just push all of you guys? All of you, go. Oh no, are they in the wrong spot? I didn't switch the track. Oh well, it'll be fun. All right. We're gonna have to go and push them the other way. And that is fine. Alright, so I think I got all the villagers where they need to be, and all the crops where they need to be, and all the doors where they need to be, and everything's glassed in and safe. There's still a little bit of work that needs to be done, just some minor detailing and things like that, but I believe all of our farms are, for the most part, functional. This guy has been doing some planting, so that is a very good sign. Sometimes they just get obsessed with one side of the farm, which means you have it too close to another village, or not close enough to another village, or whatever. But I think this is going to work out. We'll just have to monitor it over time. We may have to adjust some of our door placements in here. You can see the door. They're on this side. It's the distance of the farm plot to the door, I think, is the good one. And I believe they are both okay, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. The iron farm is looking pretty good. Everybody is up here in their little pods and doing their work up there in their offices, whatever it is they do. They should be good and safe up there. Let's go ahead and check, and let's just see if anything's been going on here. 10 iron and 2 poppies. That means that we are producing iron golems and that this iron farm is working. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So all that stuff looks good. This is, of course, going to be used to get iron. Just get a little supplemental iron. We'll probably get a lot more from mining, unless I do some serious AFK sessions. And the carrot and potato farm, that's going to be used mostly for villager trading. Now there's a chicken up here. We've had a cow, a pig, and a chicken that have showed up here just ready to cause trouble. Skedaddle, chicken. We've gathered a couple of villagers as well. Let's go ahead and check them out. A number of librarians as I've been going through and sorting these villagers. Haven't unlocked any of their trades yet. That's what we're gonna need a sugarcane farm or something like that for that to get these trades unlocked. But let's see, we have the lure 2, we have the thorns 2. Those are the 2 from before. We've got a power 1, a fortune 1. These are not great. Fortune 3. This one is actually pretty fantastic. The price could be better, but you know, having him is nice. What are you? You're a knockback 2. Meh. And a luck of the sea 1, meh. But these guys have some more trades that we can unlock, and we'll see if they are doing any good. This guy, I kept him just because he has the best trade on rotten flesh, and we have a lot of that we want to trade away for emeralds. All right, so I think this is all looking pretty good. Pretty good for now. We still have a lot of work to do. We're in kind of villager old school sort mode now, where we just want to kind of take off the librarians and farmers that we get, and we're running out of room here really quick. So we need a secondary facility for storing these guys and figuring out what their trades are and things like that. And then we need to set up an area for doing villager trading once we find some that are really good. And I'm not sure what I want to do with that. But we'll find out soon. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode, where I'm not sure what we're going to do, but we're going to build something. We're going to make something. That's what this series is called, Making It. We're going to make something. All right, see you next time.